Hey, it's me, Danny Haze again. So I'm a little tweaky tonight because I haven't killed anyone in a little while. And whenever it's been a little bit since I killed someone, I get kind of tweaky. It's like for someone who's trying to quit smoking, it's really like you go through this withdrawal type period, and I'm really kind of getting anxious right now because my head knows it's like, hey, you haven't killed anyone in a while. You really need to kill somebody. Go fucking kill somebody. God fucking damn it. And so yeah, getting ready to kill someone. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it tonight. There's a number of ways I could do it. Actually, I want to tell you a little bit of a story about how I started going out and just killing randoms. When I got to my fourth murder, this was when I was second in line for summa cum laude, graduating in college, and I really hated the guy who was the first in my class because I fucking wanted that so bad, because I hate failing. Like, I've got to be the best in everything I do. If I'm going to be a fucking insurance agent, I'm going to be the best goddamn salesman for that company. If I'm going to be a serial killer, I'm going to kill more motherfuckers than goddamn Buffalo Bill, because I'm the fucking best. And I kill the best. And so, anyway, I was going to kill this guy, but I realized, I've got too much association with death. I've got Steve when I was younger. I've got my father and my brother. It's going to be a really easy target, a really easy suspect. So this is when I learned to channel my frustrations and fears and urges into other people than what I typically would do. So I started thinking, I'm like, who am I going to kill? Who am I going to kill? How am I going to fucking just get this fucking nagging out of my head to kill this guy and just get the fuck on with my life? So I went to a bar to have some drinks and just try to clear my head a little bit. And wouldn't you know, opportunity struck. Just knocked on my door. This big 6'3" guy. Dude was probably about 280 pounds. But he comes up to me and he starts hitting on me, and I cannot fucking stand gay people, as they just think they can get away with whatever the fuck they want. And anyway, this guy came up to me and starts hitting on me, and he buys me drinks, and I'm like, okay, I think I found my target. I think I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. And so I let him take me home, and I went into his medicine cabinet to see if there was anything I could use to help aid me in my homicide, or homicide, as the case may be. And I found in his medicine cabinet some Rufalin, and it's just so perfect. And so I spiked his champagne with the roofie, and he started to get a little sleepy and started to feel a little bit woozy, and he laid down on the couch, and he didn't fall asleep. He was aware of everything that was going on, and I beat the fuck out of him with his own baseball bat, and I just fucking wailed on him. I went to town on this motherfucker. I fucking broke his legs, I broke his arms, I broke his face, and I just watched him bleed and die, and it was amazing. And the next day, I went to walk for my college graduation and get my degree, and I had never felt so good. It was just so great to just killing someone you're completely not connected to is a totally different rush. I mean, Steve I had killed by accident. My brother I killed for the money. My father I killed for the money and because he was an asshole. But this, I don't even remember the guy's name. They'll just call him Gay. This gay guy, his only sin against me was hitting on me at a bar. That was his only mistake. If he never would have spoken to me, he probably wouldn't have been a target. But this big 280-pound, 6'3" gay guy comes and hits on me, and I think, wow, God just gave me a target, and it was awesome. And then that's when something else changed in me. I started to realize that I don't have any connection to humanity anymore emotionally. I was very, very, I didn't feel depth. I didn't feel anger and fear and pain and happiness. It all seemed to go away, and it was replaced with this emptiness that was perfectly fine with me. Even right now, like, even though I'm very, very anxious, it's a need that needs that I haven't fulfilled. But when it comes to me and other humans, I just don't feel this attachment anymore. I don't need to have friends, and my friends aren't friends because I give a fuck about them. They're friends because they serve a purpose. My friend who bounces a club is a friend of mine because I can get something from him. My friends that are event managers are friends because I can get something from them. My friends that are clients are friends because I make money off of them. And at first it was interesting because other people did start to notice that I was being detached or becoming emotionally detached. But I very quickly learned to become more observant of how people respond in certain situations, and I started to respond in a like manner. But it was a forced thing. It was a conscious decision to be that way. It wasn't a natural emotional response. Eventually, after a few years, these different responses became more natural for me, but they were more out of habit. They weren't because I actually felt a certain way, but I would portray that emotion on my face, but inside of my head it was still completely empty. If someone came up to me and told me, "Oh, my cousin passed away," instead of actually feeling the empathy, they would see they would outwardly see it, but I wouldn't feel it. I would say, "Man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for your loss." But deep inside my mind, I'm thinking, "Quit being a little bitch, you dumbass motherfucker. You never saw your cousin. Who the fuck is this guy? You never hung out with him? You weren't friends with him? You saw him at Christmas once a year. Why are you so goddamn heartbroken over this fucking loser?" But I mean, like, other than that, I mean, I didn't give a fuck about how Johnny was feeling about his dead cousin. I don't care about the fucking baby seals being clubbed in the northern Atlantic. I watch movies like Saw and I laugh my ass off and I think, wow, that was a good idea. I've got to try that. I watch shows like Dexter. Again, I think it's hilarious, and I think Dexter is just amazing. He's given me so many ideas of different ways that I can end the lives of those around me, and I can fuel my own hunger. The difference between Dexter and me is that he tries to do good with it, and I don't give a fuck about doing good with it. I am above these people. They are nothing to me, because if you cannot feel emotion, you are no longer human. You're something more. You're a god. And that's what I am. And that's what I do. I give and I take away. People around me live because I allow them to. Because at any moment, all I have to do is think, I am gonna take your life. And it might be 5 minutes from them. It might be a day, it might be a week, it could be a year from now. The moment I decide that they're gonna die, their life will end. Because I am above them. And it's amazing to have and know that power, because the average person has too much empathy. They're too scared to go and kill who they want to and take what they want out of life. People say carpe diem, seize the fucking day, but they don't. But I do. I can. I have that ability because I don't have a human soul. I have a monster's soul. And that is what makes me their god. And I love it. And right now I know that tonight, after I leave here, after I get my composure, Goose Fraba, or whatever fucking bullshit it is that gets you there, I'm gonna walk out that door. I'm gonna walk right out this door. And I'm gonna kill someone. And I'm gonna do it because I am better than every single fucking one of you. I'm gonna do it because I can and you can't. It sets me apart from you. There is this pedestal that I don't just stand on, but I live on. And right now I am screaming it from the top of the fucking mountain that I am your God! And there's nothing you can do about it because even you watching this video could be the next one I kill. You could be the next one I see at the club and just think, just something goes off in my head and says, I'm gonna kill that person. So be careful if you're out tonight and you see Danny Haze, because it might just be you. And if it is, know that it's a privilege, because you will see God. You will experience life in a way you've never experienced it before, and it's because of me. So, anyway, I really need to calm down because if I keep up all this energy, I'm just not going to be in my... I'm going to look crazy when I'm out, and people aren't going to want to take me home or be alone with me, so I really just need to get my breath here, calm down a little bit. There we go, I'm feeling better now. So, anyway, if that gives you a little bit more insight into what goes on in my head, hopefully that helps you understand me a little bit more on what happened with my fourth murder. When it comes to how I got away with it, it actually was, I wasn't thinking a lot about it. I didn't, the bar that I went to, no one had ever seen me before. And people's memories are incredibly horrible, especially when they're drinking. So the sketches that the police came up with weren't very accurate. And then I went back to his place. I just beat the guy to death. There's no connection to me at all. I used his own bat. I wiped off my prints before I left, but other than that, I didn't really need to do much because there wasn't a whole lot connected to me. So yeah, that's how I got away with that one. Yeah, so I'm starting to feel a lot more relaxed now. I've got a bit more control over myself, so I think I'm getting about ready to go meet the person that I'm going to kill tonight. But I hope you continue watching. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. And have yourself a great time. Hopefully I'll see you.